You've earned the freedom to travel, but that doesn't mean you have to spend a fortune. Whether you're planning a road trip or crossing off a dream destination, there are smart ways to save. In this video, we reveal 10 budget-friendly travel hacks that every senior should know so you can see the world without breaking the bank. Retirement traveling after 60 looks different, but it can be even more meaningful. There's something special about seeing the world through older eyes. Maybe it's the way you slow down to appreciate the details, or how each journey feels less like escape and more like celebration. At this stage of life, travel isn't just about the sights. It's about the stories you'll bring home. But let's be honest, for many older adults, travel can feel financially out of reach. Rising costs, limited income, and concerns about comfort or safety often make the idea of exploring new places seem like a luxury, not a possibility. And yet, it is possible. With a few thoughtful adjustments and smart planning, you can enjoy rich, memorable experiences without draining your savings. It's not about cutting corners. It's about traveling with intention, about knowing where to look, what to ask for, and how to make the most of what's available to you. You've earned this freedom, and you deserve to enjoy it. In this video, we'll walk through 10 simple, senior-friendly travel hacks that can make a real difference. From booking affordable flights and choosing the right lodging, to uncovering hidden senior discounts, managing medication on the road, and even preparing for health and safety abroad, we've got you covered. Whether you're dreaming of wide-open highways or faraway landscapes, your next adventure doesn't have to cost a fortune. Let's help you travel smarter, safer, and more affordably, so every journey is one you can enjoy without worry. One of the most powerful ways to travel smarter as a senior is to simply change when you go. Traveling during the shoulder season, the months just before or after peak tourist times, can make all the difference. Think early spring or late fall. These quiet windows are often overlooked, but they offer some of the best experiences. Lower prices, smaller crowds, and more comfortable weather. While families pack their vacations into school holidays and summer breaks, you have the freedom to choose differently. And that freedom can translate into serious savings. Flights drop in price, hotels become more flexible. Even tours and attractions often offer off-season discounts you'd never find in July or December. But beyond the budget, there's something more rewarding: peace. Imagine strolling through a historic town without pushing through shoulder-to-shoulder crowds, dining at a quiet cafe without a wait list, talking to locals who actually have time to chat. These are the moments that turn a trip into a memory. And for older travelers, avoiding the chaos of peak season isn't just convenient, it's more comfortable. Less waiting, less walking in extreme heat, more opportunities to truly take in your surroundings without feeling rushed or overwhelmed. Planning your trip around the shoulder season also gives you the luxury of breathing space, both in your budget and your experience. You get to see more, spend less, and enjoy every moment more deeply. So whether you're thinking of a national park, a European city, or a coastal drive, take a look at the calendar and choose the quieter road. Sometimes the best views come after the crowds have gone. Because traveling well isn't always about going far. Sometimes it's about choosing wisely and letting your season of life work for you, not against you. One of the simplest ways to stretch your travel budget is also one of the most overlooked. Just ask. So many places offer senior discounts: airlines, hotels, museums, national parks, trains, bus lines. But here's the catch: they don't always advertise them. You have to speak up. And sometimes that quiet question at the counter or over the phone can save you 10, 20, even 30%. For some, it feels uncomfortable to ask. Maybe it's pride, maybe it's not wanting to make a fuss. But here's the truth: those discounts exist because you've earned them. They're not a handout. They're recognition of the years you've worked, contributed, and waited for this very season of life. It helps to carry your ID or AARP card with you wherever you go. Some places require proof of age, others just ask your birth year. And while every business is different, the consistent rule is this: you won't receive the discount if you don't ask. This little act of advocacy, of simply saying, "Do you offer a senior rate?" adds up over time. A few dollars saved on a museum ticket here, a lower rate at a hotel there. By the end of your trip, that might be the difference between watching your budget and having room to do more, see more, or stay a little longer. It's not about pinching pennies, it's about respecting your own journey. You've waited for this freedom to travel, and there's dignity in traveling smart. Not every hack has to be complicated. Some are as simple as knowing your worth and speaking up for what's already available to you. So the next time you're booking a flight or stepping into a ticket booth, take a breath and ask. You just might unlock more than a discount. You might unlock the quiet confidence that comes from honoring where you are in life and making every dollar go a little farther. One of the most practical ways to make your travel dollars stretch further is by being intentional with where you stay. Lodging isn't just a place to sleep. It's where you start and end your days. And the right choice can save you more than just money. It can save you stress too. When booking a hotel or vacation rental, look for places that offer free breakfast or come with a kitchen. That one simple change can shift your entire budget. Imagine waking up to a warm breakfast that's already included. No scrambling to find a cafe, no extra costs, just a quiet, relaxed start to your morning. And if you're staying longer, having a small kitchen means you can prepare your own meals, easy, nourishing ones you already enjoy at home. A quick sandwich, a bowl of soup, even a fresh salad. It's not about cooking full meals every night. It's about having the option to skip pricey restaurant tabs when you want something simple. It's also about comfort. At this stage in life, your needs are different, and that's okay. Look for senior-friendly accommodations, ground floor rooms, elevator access, grab bars in the bathroom, or extra seating in the shower. These little details can make a big difference, turning your trip from tiring to truly restful. So many travelers overlook these options, thinking they're just for families or long-term guests. But the truth is, these amenities are perfectly suited to senior travelers who want both value and ease. When you choose lodging with care, you give yourself flexibility. You control the pace of your trip. You stay full without overspending, and you rest easier, knowing the space is designed with your comfort in mind. Because travel at this stage isn't about rushing, it's about enjoying, and the right place to stay, that's where peace and savings begin. Packing might seem like a small part of the journey, but it can shape your entire experience. The right suitcase, the right items, even the way you organize them can mean the difference between ease and frustration, especially when you're moving through airports or settling into new places. Start with simplicity. A capsule wardrobe, just a few well-chosen mix-and-matched pieces, can take you further than a suitcase stuffed to the brim. Soft layers, wrinkle-resistant fabrics, neutral tones. These little choices give you more freedom, less bulk, and fewer baggage fees. It's not about having everything, it's about having the right things. And don't forget the little tools that save big over time. A reusable water bottle, small containers for snacks. They may seem small, but they help you avoid overpriced airport drinks or impulse purchases on the road. It's about caring for yourself in the quiet ways, hydrating, nourishing, and feeling prepared. Medication needs special care too. Always carry your prescriptions in their original bottles, especially when flying. It makes security checks smoother, and more importantly, it ensures you're covered if something unexpected happens. Tuck in a written list of your current medications, dosages, and doctor contacts. It's a small step, but it brings peace of mind, especially if you're in an unfamiliar place and need care. Packing smart isn't just about saving space or avoiding airline fees. It's about traveling with calm, with clarity, and with confidence. When everything has its place, when your bag is easy to carry, when you're not digging through clutter, you can focus on what really matters, the joy of where you are, not the stress of what you forgot. You don't need to pack everything you own to feel secure, you just need to pack with intention. Because the lighter your luggage, the more room you have for the experiences that truly matter. Airports can be exhausting. The lines, the rushing, the cramped seats, the constant hurry. And while flying might seem like the fastest option, it's not always the kindest to your body or your budget. That's why many seasoned travelers are rediscovering something slower and maybe even better. Trains and long-distance buses offer a different kind of journey. One that's quieter, more scenic, less stressful, and often much more affordable. With senior discounts available on most major rail and bus lines, the savings add up quickly. But the real value goes beyond dollars. Imagine boarding without the hassle of TSA checkpoints. No removing shoes, no rushing through metal detectors. Just find your seat, one that usually has more legroom than a plane, and settle in. There's space to breathe, room to stretch, and windows that don't just show clouds, but landscapes, towns, rivers, and open skies. It's a different pace, yes, but maybe that's exactly what makes it special. When you travel by rail or coach, you're not just moving from point A to B. You're experiencing the in-between, the parts of the country or countryside that planes fly over and travelers too often miss. For seniors who prefer less walking, fewer stairs, and more time to relax, these alternatives can be a game changer. You can read a book, enjoy a packed lunch, or simply gaze out the window and let the journey unfold around you. And because most routes include easy boarding and designated seating, you're not left struggling through terminals or worrying about overhead bins. It's about reclaiming travel as something to enjoy, not endure. And for those with a little more time and a deep appreciation for the journey itself, rail or bus travel might be the most underrated gem of all. Because travel in this season of life isn't about how fast you move, it's about how deeply you feel each mile. As we get older, we learn to prepare, not out of fear, but out of wisdom. We know that even the best laid plans can take unexpected turns. That's why, when it comes to travel, one of the smartest things you can do, especially after 60, is to protect your trip before it begins. Travel insurance might seem like an unnecessary expense. Maybe you've traveled for years without it. But here's the truth. A single health emergency in another country, or even another state, can cost thousands of dollars out of pocket. And those costs aren't just inconvenient, they can be devastating. A fall, a fever, a delayed flight that turns into a missed cruise. These aren't just what-ifs, they're real moments that happen every day to travelers who thought they'd be fine. Insurance gives you peace of mind, not just for your health, but for your investment. Look for plans that specifically cover senior travelers. Good coverage should include medical emergencies, trip cancellations, and if needed, emergency evacuation to get you home safely. Many plans are surprisingly affordable and tailored to the unique needs of older adults. It's not just about protecting your money, it's about protecting your freedom. Knowing you're covered means you can relax more deeply, explore more boldly, and respond more calmly if something doesn't go according to plan. And if you've ever hesitated to spend on insurance, ask yourself this: how much is your peace of mind worth? You've waited for this time in life, to explore, to rest, to reconnect with the world. Don't let an unexpected emergency steal that joy. Packing wisely, booking smart, asking for discounts, these are all powerful tools. But travel insurance? That's the safety net beneath it all. And sometimes knowing it's there is the very thing that allows you to fully let go and enjoy the journey ahead. There's a quiet kind of confidence that comes from knowing you got a great deal, not because you rushed, but because you planned with care. And these days, you don't need to spend hours hunting down savings. With just a few smart tools, the deals can come to you. Technology can feel overwhelming at times, but there are travel apps and websites that are built to simplify things, especially for budget-conscious travelers. Tools like Google Flights, Hopper, and Skyscanner can help you track airfare and see exactly when prices drop. You can set alerts and let the deals find you. No more second-guessing if you should have waited a day longer or booked a day sooner. When it comes to hotels, apps like Booking.com and Priceline Express Deals offer real-time discounts, often with extra perks like free cancellation or breakfast included. These platforms make it easy to compare prices, see reviews, and choose a stay that fits both your comfort level and your budget. And don't forget about senior-specific resources. TravelZoo curates incredible travel packages and flash sales, many of which are perfect for retirees looking for value and ease. The AARP Travel Center is also an incredible tool, not just for booking, but for finding exclusive senior discounts that aren't listed anywhere else. Using these tools doesn't mean you're cutting corners. It means you're traveling smart. It means you're taking advantage of every resource so you can do more, see more, and spend less. Because at this stage in life, every trip is a gift. And the less you spend getting there, the more freedom you have to soak in the experiences that truly matter. Let the technology work for you so you can focus on the part that matters most, the journey itself. One of the greatest gifts that comes with this stage of life is something few people talk about: flexibility. When you're retired or semi-retired, you're no longer tied to school schedules, limited vacation days, or rigid timelines. And that flexibility, it's not just freeing, it's financially powerful. Many of the best travel deals happen last minute. Airlines, cruise lines, and tour operators often drop prices dramatically to fill unsold spots. But the key is being ready and open to go when the opportunity comes. If you can leave on a Tuesday instead of a Saturday, or travel in 2 weeks instead of 2 months, you can unlock deals that others simply can't take advantage of. Sign up for deal newsletters from trusted sources like Scott's Cheap Flights, The Points Guy, or even directly from your favorite airlines. Many seniors find value in flash sales from travel-specific mailing lists or discount travel clubs. These deals don't always last long, but if your bags are half-packed and your heart's already saying yes, you're ahead of the game. This kind of planning isn't about being spontaneous for the sake of it. It's about keeping your options open, staying aware, and allowing the right opportunity to come to you. There's a joy in knowing you don't have to rush. You can pause, wait, and say yes when the timing and the price is right. Being flexible doesn't mean you're compromising. It means you're choosing travel on your terms. Let your calendar work in your favor. Let your season of life be the key that opens doors others have to pass by. Because sometimes the best journeys begin not with months of planning, but with a moment of openness. And in that moment, you might just find the adventure and savings you didn't know you were waiting for. Traveling isn't just about where you go. It's about how you experience it. And one of the best ways to dive deeper into a new place is through tours designed with you in mind. But you don't have to spend a fortune or keep up with fast-paced crowds to make it memorable. Many seniors find that small group tours offer the perfect balance, structured enough to feel supported, yet personal enough to feel meaningful. Look for companies that specifically cater to older adults or offer low-intensity options. These tours are often paced with care, include accessible transportation, and build in time to rest, reflect, and truly connect with the places you visit. But there's beauty in the informal too. In cities all over the world, you'll find free or donation-based walking tours led by locals who genuinely love sharing their home with visitors. These guides don't just recite facts, they tell stories. They take you off the beaten path, and many of them are more than happy to adjust the route or pace to fit your needs, especially if you reach out ahead of time. Choosing tours that respect your pace and preferences isn't limiting, it's empowering. It means you get to enjoy the journey without feeling rushed, overwhelmed, or left behind. It means you can learn, explore, and connect on your terms. Sometimes it's not the major attractions that lead the biggest impact. It's the slower strolls, the personal insights, the quiet moments in a city square with someone pointing out the history beneath your feet. Those are the stories you'll carry home. You don't have to do it all to make it meaningful. You just have to choose what's right for you. Because at this stage in life, travel isn't about checking boxes. It's about feeling connected, cared for, and fully present with every step you take. Travel is powerful, but it's even more meaningful when it's shared. At this stage of life, you may find yourself craving both adventure and connection. You want to see new places, but you don't necessarily want to do it all alone. And the good news is, you don't have to. Joining a senior travel community or group can completely reshape the way you experience the world. Whether it's through a local church group, a retirement club, or a national organization like AARP, there are countless opportunities to travel with people who understand your pace, your interests, and your stage in life. These communities often offer bundled travel deals, discounts on transportation, lodging, meals, and tours all packaged together. But they also offer something just as valuable: companionship. A shared laugh at a scenic overlook, a new friendship formed over dinner in a different city, the comfort of knowing you're not navigating it all alone. And let's not overlook the safety aspect. Group travel often comes with guided support, pre-vetted accommodations, and a clear itinerary, giving you more freedom to relax and enjoy, knowing the logistics are in caring hands. It's peace of mind wrapped in good company. For many seniors, these groups aren't just about saving money. They're about adding meaning. They turn travel into community. They make unfamiliar places feel a little more familiar. And sometimes they lead to lifelong friendships that stretch far beyond the trip itself. If you've ever hesitated to travel because it felt lonely or overwhelming, consider the possibility that your next adventure might start not with a destination, but with a group. A circle of people walking the same season of life, ready to explore the world together. Because it's not just where you go, it's who you share it with. And there's something incredibly special about discovering new places while being surrounded by people who make the journey feel a little more like home. Travel doesn't have to stop at 60, and it doesn't have to drain your wallet either. If anything, this season of life offers something younger travelers often miss: perspective. You know what matters. You're not rushing to check boxes or impress anyone. You're traveling to feel something again, to connect, to reflect, to explore with intention. These 10 simple hacks aren't just budget tips. They're reminders that travel can still belong to you, that with a little planning, some flexibility, and the right tools, you can open the door to new memories without closing the door on your savings. Whether it's finding peace on a train ride, sharing laughter with a group, or discovering joy in a free walking tour, every moment is yours to claim. You don't need extravagant plans. You don't need 5-star hotels. What you need is permission to go, to let your curiosity lead, to believe that adventure still fits in your life. You've earned this season of exploration. Let it be one of freedom, not just from routine, but from hesitation, from thinking it's too late or too expensive, because it's not. And if you've ever wondered whether travel is still worth it at this stage, let this be your answer. It is. In fact, it might be more fulfilling now than ever before. You see more, feel more, appreciate more. With the right tools, travel after 60 isn't just possible, it's powerful. So pack light, stay curious, take the deal. Say yes to the journey, even if it's close to home, even if it's spontaneous. The world hasn't stopped being beautiful, and neither have you. Wherever you go, take your wisdom with you. It's your best compass, and it will always lead you somewhere worth remembering. Thank you for joining me today. If this video gave you something to think about or reminded you that adventure is still waiting, I hope you'll carry that feeling with you. Travel after 60 isn't about rushing. It's about rediscovering the world at your own pace. And if these tips helped, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing it with someone else who might need a little encouragement to go see something new. At Elderly Truths, we believe your best stories may still be ahead, and we'll be here to walk with you every step of the way. Until next time, take care of yourself, stay curious, and keep exploring.